Phil, we're here to talk about this upcoming tour that you guys have got with the Bastard Sons when you're coming down to Australia in September.
Yeah, it's been quite a while coming, and we're really looking forward to coming down for the first time. The boys are all excited. My one son has visited Oz before for a holiday, but my other two boys never been. We've got a lot of relatives in Perth as well,
Oh
so
wow!
we're looking down coming to play for you rockers because we I know what it's like down there. You're all crazy rockers down there, so really looking forward to it in September.
What have you guys told the other two about your times in Australia? Do you have any what were your guys' memories of Australia on previous tours?
Well, I remember the first time we arrived, we landed at Melbourne, and it seemed like about 100 kids there ready to welcome us. And within 2 weeks, we were playing to 12 people in some club on the Gold Coast. So I remember the night before the 12 people, we played to 1,000 people about 10 miles away. We must have sucked that first night. And I remember staying in a place. It was like a farm, and a woman would knock on the door with a little hatch and give us mushrooms on toast for our breakfast. And you look out, and there'd be sheep outside your door and everything, But we had 6 weeks down there the first tour, I remember, and then not quite so long the second tour, and then we went down with Motley Crue. Then I think the third time.
Oh wow,
If
yeah.
I'm correct, yeah. So lots of good times down there. Lots more to come, I hope.
Well, on this tour, like I've seen that you guys have been touring, like you guys with the Bastard Sons have been touring, playing since 2016. But this is the first run you're doing where you're celebrating the music of Motörhead.
No,
Um,
not in. Well, we are, but we're doing our own stuff as well.
oh, excellent!
Yeah, it's going to be like a 50-50 mix.
I was going to say because we haven't seen you guys before. I've seen you've toured the UK pretty extensively. You've done a couple of tours abroad, but this will be the first time. So it's good that we get to see both the Motorhead stuff as well as the Bastard Sons. So
Yeah, I mean the Bastard Son stuff. That's our main thing. Like we're just doing a bit of Motorhead this year because it's 50th year since Motorhead was formed. But there'll be plenty of Motorhead songs. There'll be plenty of Bastard Son songs. I'm not going to come all the way to Australia and not play my own songs. So I don't think anyone will go away disappointed.
oh, of course not. To see you Phil hanging out with your three sons on stage, I think there's something special about that.
Yeah, it's fairly unique, I think. It's still a kick-ass rock and roll band. I mean, they're all incredible musicians, and I'm really proud to be able to do it. And with Motörhead, I spent so much time away from them as well.
Yeah.
Doing massive tours and like huge recording schedules. So it's great to give something back now and spend a lot of time with them and create some brilliant music as well.
The other thing is like you're a touring musician in one of the biggest bands on the planet. I've seen a few second generation artists like much like your sons. Like I've seen, Eddie Van Halen play with his boy Wolfgang. I've seen Rob Trujillo on stage with his son Ty, and same with Max Cavalera doing it with his boys, both Zion and Igor. And I know that he had a lot of advice for his boys growing up, but they've also had advice for him going up navigating the music landscape in the modern age. Has there been a bit of that back and forth with you and your three boys?
Well, they're influenced by my generation's music and their own generations as well, and they used to come to see Motorhead on a regular basis. Todd even played with us one night on stage when he was really, really, really young. It's just a good mix, the mixture of influences from the two generations and that, and it works well together. So we're quite happy, rocking and rolling around the world for the moment.
Yeah, and I understand as well, like the Motorhead part of it, that you guys are playing, that you're celebrating it. Is this tour part of that Lemmy Forever movement, or is that just an ongoing thing that
No,
you?
this is nothing to do with that.
That's nothing to do.
The Lemmy Forever thing. This is just our paying our respects for the 50 years since the band started. there's plenty of Lemmy Forever stuff going on. I mean, I'm going up to enshrine some of his ashes again, and unveil. There's been an unveiling of a statue where he was born in Stoke.
Oh wow.
Yeah, bits and pieces, things going on and stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you have an idea of how many more stops you have with the Lemmy? Because I understand that there are statues at Bloodstock, Wacken, and Hellfest. Do you know how many more places that Lemmy's ashes will be laid as part of this Lemmy
I'm
Forever?
not sure at the moment. It takes quite a bit of organisation to do it correctly. So, like we did, Stringfellows was the last one I did. One of his favourite gentlemen's clubs in the world. So he's well positioned now for a good view of the pole. And the staff were really cool to us up there and everything. And a few hundred fans showed up, and they all drinking Motörhead rum and things like that. It was really cool. Now that was part of the Lemmy Forever movement thing. Like, yeah, there are things happening. I don't really know exactly at this moment.
No, that's cool. It's great. I love that's I love hearing that he's being laid to rest at some gentlemen's establishments as well. That puts a smile on my face. I might let the missus know what to do with my ashes when I'm gone.
Uh,
um, Motorhead offstage antics is the stuff of legend, like the amount of alcohol and the debauchery and all that sort of stuff. But you guys have toured with a lot of bands, like you mentioned Motley Crue here in Australia in the past. Is there any band that's has come close to keeping up with you guys when it comes to the after show shenanigans?
uh, I don't know. I guess there's loads of bands. I'm out of that game now. I haven't drunk any alcohol or any for 7 years,
Oh, well done.
and so I'm out of that business now. I suppose there was. I think people are sobering up generally now. There seems to be a lot of people getting sober.
Absolutely.
My generation, at least, the bodies can only take so much, and you kind of grow up, But yeah, we did give it a hell of a ride. Let's put it that way. I don't know about other bands. I don't really know the behind the scenes with a lot of them, and I won't mention any names anyway. But we were definitely the top echelon of. I don't know. Maybe we were number one. I'm not sure on that one.
Based on stories I've heard, I'd say that's a fair guess. That's a fair assumption for sure.
Yeah.
The other thing I've that's taken notice a lot is the Black Sabbath farewell shows. I know that you guys, especially being Lemmy being English, and he was very good friends with Ozzy Osbourne. I was wondering if you had been at all invited, or are you even attending the final Black Sabbath show that's taking place in June?
No, I don't travel far anyway, unless it's for my band these days. I'd rather be at home and stuff. I think we're away anyway. I think we're booked somewhere.
Oh,
I hope it all goes well. It's going to be there's a lot of bands going on. It's going to take I don't envy so what's the name of the guy? He's the MD.
there's Tom Morello.
Tom
He's
Morello. Yeah, I don't envy Tom trying to organise that lot, but I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah, just logistically, I saw the lineup and I went, like that's a dream all-time lineup. And then I just went, I don't want him to be the one organizing any inch of that. That would be something of a nightmare.
No, it'd probably be like 20-minute sets each or something like that. That's the only way I can imagine that going on.
Or a
And
ghost running.
I can't see Ozzy doing 2 long sets, to be honest.
No, no, he's
So we'll see anyway. I'll be watching closely to see what goes on there. Yeah, but it will be one hell of a gig.
oh, for sure. I understand that you were, or that you are, were early influenced by Tony Iommi and his work with Black Sabbath. There's a question I ask a lot of bands, and look, I've got to like Phil, you're a dead set legend, and I would kick myself if I didn't ask you this same question. We have a scenario where the planet's going to blow up. We've all got to get on a big spaceship and get off planet. We're only allowed to take one Black Sabbath album with you. what Black Sabbath album would you take with you and why?
Uh, Probably Masters of Reality.
Why is that one?
Well, it's heavy as hell, isn't it? You know, you got a little interlude with the little acoustic song number, the usual "I Owe Me" thing. The rest of it's like being hit over the head with a sledgehammer. Like, it's great.
That's my pick too. I'm so happy you said that. That's my number one for sure. The other thing I got to tell you, this is just a personal thing, Phil. About 10, well over 10 years ago, maybe 15, my mum sat us down, me and my brothers and sisters, and said that we had a long lost brother. And after I found my brother Tony, we had a conversation. We talked about the family, and then the first question he asked after all that, he goes, "Do you guys listen to Motorhead?" It was the first thing he wanted to know about us, and and I said yes. And he's like, and Black Sabbath, and I went, bloody oath, Black Sabbath, and
that,
so
that was the litmus test for you. Find out if you were cool.
yeah, and he sat down and he told, he goes, oh, because he was worried because I think I was 34 at the time, and we'd gone our whole lives, and I grew up and I loved heavy metal, and I loved Motorhead, and I loved Black Sabbath, and I loved riding bikes, and I'm a tattooist by trade. And he goes, "You're joking? I've got a motorbike. I love tattoos." Like so even though we grew up different families, different states, it must be something in the blood because we both live and breathe heavy metal, and especially like
It's never going to go away, heavy metal. It's just people love it deeply, and a lot of people love it, and it's not going to go away. It's a great style of music. I don't think the Bastard Sons. I don't think we play heavy metal. I think we just play rock and roll, like Motörhead.
yeah,
We're a
well,
rock and roll band. We are. But I do like metal when it's good.
and what you guys like with the Bastard Sons, it's got that real southern rock tinge to it. I really like it. It's been great. Like once I found out I was listening to you, like I'd listened to you guys before, but I've just been playing Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons for 2 days straight, and it's been a great 2 days for sure. And I knew more of the music than I realized. We play you guys quite a lot, so I'm
Oh,
looking
cool.
I'm looking forward to this tour, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in person for the first time.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, yeah. We can't wait. Looking forward to having a great time down there. I heard the weather's going to be nice, but it's not going to be scorching hot. It should be just right.
Yeah, fingers crossed. September's a good time of year for sure. We're coming up to a not so bad time of year now, so
That's brilliant, Duane.
it should be beautiful. Hey Phil, a genuine honor to talk to you, man. Like I said, love your music. It's ingrained in my blood. It turns out. Thanks to my brother Tony for confirming that. And I'm looking forward to seeing you rock out with your three boys in September.
Okay, man. It's been a pleasure doing the interview. Okay. Cheers, Duane. Thanks, mate.